Hi, my name is Patrick Reagan. Welcome to Mobile Devices, where in good depth of the mobile devices, including smartphones. In Part 2, Mobile Phone Apps and Capabilities covers location services including GPS, MDM and mobile device synchronization, backups, airplane and silent modes, app stores, mobile device updates, and two-factor authentication with mobile devices. If you're preparing for the A+ exam, stick around. I've included some practice questions toward the end to help you test your knowledge. If this video helps you out, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel so you don't miss what's next. Cellular location service determines physical location based on GPS, Wi-Fi, and cellular towers. Cellular services and geo-tracking are used in maps and directions applications. Global Positioning System, or GPS, is a system of 30 or more navigation satellites circling Earth. Once the receiver calculates its distance from 4 or more GPS satellites, it can figure out where you are. It is used in a wide range of map and driving direction apps on the mobile devices. Airplane mode is a setting on your smartphone that temporarily suspends signals and Wi-Fi even as the rest of the device remains fully functional. When in airplane mode, phone stops receiving the radio signals. You cannot send or receive text messages or calls. You cannot access web pages. You cannot access web-based emails such as Gmail, and you cannot download data. Airplane mode is required to mitigate any possible interference to sensitive airplane systems, including communications and navigation systems that utilizes radio frequencies emitted from the ground. Don't forget to turn off the airplane mode when done. Silent mode is a setting available on mobile phones that, when activated, disables the ringtones, sounds from text messages, and in some cases, also the vibrating alerts or alarm. It's useful when in meetings, quiet places such as libraries, museums, movie theaters, and places of worship. Unlike the airplane mode, the silent mode still allows the device to receive and send calls and messages. iPhone has a small slider button on the left side of the phone to control silent mode. Again, similar to airplane mode, don't forget to turn silent mode off when done. An app store, or app marketplace, is a type of digital distribution platform for computer software called applications. It allows users to search and review software titles or other media offered for sale electronically. It allows companies to distribute their own software for products that they sell. It is often associated with mobile devices, but can also be found with Windows, Apple, Linux, and Android computers. The platform provides a secure, uniform experience that automates electronic purchase, decryption, and installation of software applications or other digital media. If you're looking for your phone to do a reasonable function, there's probably an app for that. Some examples include Apple App Store, Google Play, and Microsoft Store. App updates introduce new features, fix existing bugs, or improve compatibility with the operating system and improve security. You should keep your applications updated. The app stores will usually have built-in features to update applications automatically or manually through the store. It is important that you keep the operating system up to date on your mobile devices. For iPhones, go to Settings, General, Software Updates, Automatic Updates. For Androids, go to Settings, System, and System Update. Many mobile devices have the ability to back up the data and to perform a synchronization of data to the cloud. Data backed up or synced is contacts, calendars, applications, emails, pictures, music, videos, documents, and passwords. Backups and synchronization usually backs up and or synchronizes to the cloud. After files are backed up or synchronized to the cloud, they can be restored or synchronized to other devices. Some of the common backup and synchronization services are provided by Microsoft Office 365, Google Workspace, and Apple iCloud. Devices can be synchronized with wired USB connection, where you connect two devices attached to one USB port on one device to another USB on another device. USB on the go, or USB OTG cables allow USB devices such as tablets or smartphones to access a host or device, allowing other USB devices such as USB flash drives digital cameras, mouse, or keyboards to be attached to them. You can also use wireless connections, which uses 802.11 Wi-Fi connection and cellular networks. Wired network connection allows you to attach to a wired network and access the internet via a wired network such as an Ethernet. Mobile devices most likely need an adapter such as USB to Ethernet. Bring your own device, or BYOD, refers to a trend of employees using personal devices to connect to the organizational networks and access work-related systems and potentially sensitive or confidential data. Personal devices could include smartphones, personal computers, tablets, or USB drives. Some corporations may embrace it since it allows the workers to be more productive, particularly when they travel or out of the office, and the company does not have to provide the mobile device. Other corporations see BYOD as a security risk, as software and hardware can bypass some security mechanisms, and it introduces hardware and software that is not supported by IT. Mobile device management, or MDM, is used to manage corporate-owned devices. MDM products are deployed to enforce policies on corporate-owned mobile devices and bring your own device or BYOD settings that connect to a corporate environment. Secure corporate and personal data on the services. Examples include MDM that can ensure device encryption, a strong PIN code, and the device screen locks after a certain idle period. You can prevent a device that is rooted or jailbreak from connecting or block third-party application installation. IT organizations can use an MDM tool to remotely wipe a mobile device if it is lost or stolen. It also provides inventory of installed applications and other items. Some offer GPS tracking. Popular MDM solutions include Microsoft Intune, IBM Mass 360, JamF Mobile Device Management, Apple Configurator, and Google MDM. Mobile Application Management, or MAM, to control corporate-owned software. It is usually most likely part of your MDM solution. MAM tools to secure web browsers, email clients, and other applications so that employees can do work tasks on personal devices. They can also provide an internal app store of corporate-approved applications. It can also be used to upload and distribute private software, and can also provide app configuration, app inventory, app updating, and app security. Some solutions isolate or separate corporate and personal data. Two-factor authentication, or TFA, is a security system that requires two separate, distinct forms of identification in order to access something. It is based on something you know, such as password and PINs, something you are, such as fingerprints or retina scans, and something you have, such as a corporate device or key fob. A key fob is a small handheld remote control device that controls a remote keyless entry system or provides a code that has to be entered. For example, the first factor is a password or PIN, and the second commonly includes a text with a code sent to your smartphone or a biometrics using your fingerprint, face, or retina. Examples include the following. You can access email or other confidential information with the username and password, and you can only access it with a corporate managed device. If the password is compromised, they still need a corporate managed device to access the account. You access a banking site or a site that has confidential information. You provide a username and password, and then a text message is sent to your phone in which you have to input a code on the site to log in. You access a banking site or site that has confidential information. You provide a username and password, and then you have to use an authenticator such as a Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator. Authenticator apps would be on a mobile device. It generates a secure 6-digit code you can use to sign into your accounts. It is a virtual solution that replaces the key fob, which is a form of what you have authentication. Popular authenticators include Google and Microsoft Authenticator. Sometimes, the fix to a wide range of problems is to reboot or reset the phone, which may be needed for unresponsive touchscreen, slow system response, cannot receive, make, send, and/or receive text messages, calls, or emails, audio issues, or error codes that indicate you may need to restart. A soft reset is simply a restart of a mobile device using a simple restart option. Or you need to do a shutdown and start your mobile device back up. You may need to remove the battery to power off the device. A hard reset is a factory reset. It presents the phone as a brand new, unconfigured mobile device where everything needs to be added, installed, or reconfigured. You may need to do a hard reset if no other solutions helps with the problem, and a software reset did not fix the problem, or you have erratic problems that will not go away. Most mobile devices will have a reset option as shown in the iPhone. Most MDM can remotely reset and wipe managed devices. Many people want or have a need to check their email on their mobile devices. Email can be accessed and delivered using a variety of protocols, including the following. Post Office Protocol version 3 or POP3 is used to retrieve email and saves the email to the local device by using TCP port 110. Internet Message Access Protocol or IMAP is used to retrieve email using TCP port 143. Since IMAP is intended to keep the email in the server, it is a good option when you have two or more people check the same mailbox or user wants email access from multiple devices. Secure Sockets Layer, or SSL, is used to encrypt data between an email client and the email server. For using a browser to access your email, you're most likely using SSL. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or SMTP, is an older protocol used to send emails using TCP port 25. Multi-Purpose Internet Mail Extensions, or MIME, and Secure MIME is used with SMTP to send pictures or other attachments. SMIME allows encryption and signing of MIME data. Exchange Online is a Microsoft application that uses the Messaging Application Programming Interface, or MAPI, to connect to Microsoft Exchange servers for email, calendar, and contact information. Depending on your email provider, you may need to use one or two of the previous options to receive and send emails. Unless it's one of the big companies such as iCloud, Microsoft Exchange, Google, Yahoo, AOL, or Outlook.com, you'll need to check the documentation from the email vendor on settings. Today, mobile devices make it easy to add the common email providers, including Microsoft Exchange, Google, Gmail, Outlook.com, and Yahoo. Sync email means having emails automatically synchronized across multiple devices. Email sync frequency determines how often new emails are sent to your device. Specifically, it determines how frequently the email server reviews your account and pushes any changes, including receiving new emails and deleting emails to your device. Most email sync frequencies can be set between every 15 minutes and every 24 hours, depending on the device and settings. On some phones, you can even choose push, which means the changes will be sent to your device as soon as they occur. You can also specify how many days of emails it will store on your mobile device. Question: you're replacing your manager's phone. Which of the following would be the quickest in transferring the applications, data, and contact information from the old phone to the new phone? What connection type should you use? Answer: OTG. Question: you just picked up your son from the airport. However, his phone is not connected to the internet or to make phone calls. What is most likely the problem? Answer: you need to turn off airplane mode. Question: what options do you have to ensure that users do not root or jailbreak their mobile devices? Answer: MDM. Question: a user is complaining that the emails for her phone is not showing up from a month ago, but they show up in the web version of email. What should you check? Answer: Check the number of days emails are synchronized. Question. You have a phone that is being managed by Microsoft's MDM. The phone is reported stolen. What should you do? Answer. You should perform a remote wipe. For more information, refer to these sites. In summary, GPS is a system of 30 or more navigation satellites circling Earth. Once the receiver calculates this distance from 4 or more GPS satellites, it can figure out where you are. Airplane mode is a setting on your smartphone that temporarily suspends signals and Wi-Fi even as the rest of the device remains fully functional. It's important that you keep the operating system up to date on your mobile devices. Backups and synchronization usually backs up and/or synchronizes to the cloud. Mobile device management, or MDM, is to manage corporate-owned devices by deploying and enforcing policies on corporate-owned mobile devices and bring your own devices, or BYOD, settings that can connect to the corporate environment. Most mobile devices will have a reset option as shown in the iPhone. Most MDM can remotely reset and wipe managed devices. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be Mobile Devices Part 3, Troubleshoot Common Mobile Device Issues. If you like this video, click the like button, and if you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Thank you.